Yeah, that's worth 200 each one of those. That is amazing. We need just a little bit more to get forth. Dwarf getting stunned 3 times without recovering, I think. Oh, right, okay. Okay, now the next one is going to be very expensive, so we'll hang tight on that. But it now makes a massive sense for me to start investing heavily in these. So longer run times. Yeah, defensive turrets would be very wise, or just massively increasing the ability to dodge. Not that that would really help in that particular instance, I don't think. These poor little buggers. They're like, please stop! Please! I just want to do work! Yeah, lust for gems. Taking it up again wouldn't be terrible. Well, let's get gemstone frenzy as well. Yeah, no, the poor. There's nothing I can do. It's just madness over here. Bop. I would have laughed if you went into the moor just then. I'd have felt a little bit bad about it, but I mostly would have laughed. Okay, I think the Great Forge. That's only going to cost us 50. If we pop it here. There we go. I can still move those. Well, actually, no, I can't move them down anymore. Sadly. Gonna need some runesmiths. But that does allow me to build a ballistics workshop now. Right. I'm gonna need a couple of doors for this. There we go. We want to get a lot of these. Honestly, having them stack so much is in a way hurting us, because they make, when they get taken out, they drop so many things. It takes so long. They represent so much effort when they're carrying that higher stack of gubbins. I think I'll try and get as many of these as I can this time. But for now, accuracy. Then we'll go with cooling mechanism. Probably going to invest a chunk of my mithril into these. Ah! Yeah, see, exactly. It's so rough. That was so much effort it took to get all those gubbins over here. So much effort. Right, let me have a look. Did the runesmiths improve this? Doesn't look like it, but I don't think runesmiths specifically improve it, but oh well, actually getting a couple of runesmiths isn't a terrible thing because I can then get these. Yeah, rune of speed is not a bad one. Oh, runesmiths give me the special upgrade to gloves, of course. Yeah. That's a good point, actually. That's a very good point. Well dodged. I'm going to get turret burst fire. There you go. Next one costs quite a lot, but... also, may as well pick up mithril forging. Now, if we get mithril chainmail, while it will give us a little bit of extra dodge, it's only against our own explosions, but it will slow them down a bit as well, which is a bit of an issue. Ooh, giant mithril nugget, not that useful to me. Okay, passive. Pure gold ore is worth 15% more. We'll take the passive. Oh, almost had it there. I think if we can get 4... Oh, right, okay, yeah, I saw what you were up to there. I mean, tier 3 wouldn't be terrible if you could get there, but... No, I think Sky Tornus Center... Oh, that's awful. That is legitimately terrible. Okay, well, at least we got that up and running. We can get a new defender. One more after that would be very much appreciated, and at that point I would imagine that we are in a much better place for our dwarves overall. Getting back to the base without getting everything yoinked. Do you want to go for another laser? Kind of do, yeah. Stupid expensive to do, though. Maybe instead just go for a couple of cooling masters. Right, I was wondering if I could get a Spelunker's Lodge and stuff like that. If I just didn't have, like, they had to be on the ground of the building, so you could only choose one, but it doesn't look like that's the case. It might just be that they're not in yet. Oh well. Right, Cooling Master. And I'll take another one after that. More defensive turrets. Well, we can definitely do it. Cost me a fair old bit, mind you. But we can do it. We are bringing in a lot of gems at this point. We're already up to enough prestige now to be able to unlock the next tier, but only unlock it rather than actually do anything in it. But so we'll wait on that. Almost there for the cooling master. That'll almost be 30% cooldown reduction, which is really amazing. Maybe he's a gem harvester now. And might as well get broad axe beam too. And considering we're going to be firing so much faster, maybe energy sustainer, like it really gets worth it now that we've invested so much into it. Sure, we'll increase the width of the beam as soon as we're able to. Oh, we've got the alien one already? We got there fast, didn't we? Vladimir, congratulations, mate. Hi, Aavak. I got $200,000 in sales at work in my first year. That's amazing. Congratulations, buddy. You must be very proud. I'm sure your work is extremely proud of you, too. Well, proud is perhaps the wrong word. I'm sure some people at work are proud of you. Imagine other people are just like, ah, yes, more money for my bank account. There we go. Uh-oh, someone's having a crash out. Come on, broad axe beam again. Or just energy, yeah, energy sustainer, I think. Sure, let's go with Sacrifice of them all to get a massive bump of luck. Dodgy Profession is going to be the next one that we go for, though. If you improve next year, your boss can afford a new car. I mean, to be fair, it's probably not just the boss. I mean, depending on how big a team they're on, that might contribute quite a lot to everyone else's bonuses. Uh-oh. I'm sorry! For only a little bit, because that ended up bringing so much more in so much faster. You don't need carrying capacity. What we want is extra dodginess. Mithril chainmail as soon as someone drops anything off to reduce the stun duration, which would be grand. A lot of gold going in there. There we go. I mean, it will slow them down a little bit, but just the way it's going to be. Increasing the speed that they collect things would be useful, yeah. I am having a great day. Thank you very much for asking, Vladimir. Tech Priest Glitteris, more turrets! I know. We'll get to that. More turrets requires more people, you see, which is a problem. And it also requires thousands. so it feels like it would be more useful to make the turrets I've got just better. Oh my lord. Kapow! We've eaten many mountains, Demi, in the time that you were away. Many mountains were devoured. We will hopefully get another mining laser before too long. I mean, getting the mithril pickaxes is very useful, and then the pickerang as well after that. At this point, well, once we've got, you know what, let me get some more peeps. But now that we've got that, in just a moment I'll be able to get another miner. Well, you know what? No, we'll hold fast. I've got enough people now. Let's get an ARLTDS. Loads of gold is being brought back, so. And in that, quite a lot of gems. Well, yeah, I think they're crashing out there. An extra miner isn't really going to be able to compete much with the lasers. Honestly, they're my main damage dealers right now. Close. Getting another tier of cookie cutter for the Calamity multiplier and then getting more and more scientists as a consequence of it would kind of be amazing. Plus, it gives so much on gem luck. Let's get a wind bomb over there. There we go. It will now cost me almost 3 grand to get a 5th defender. I do not think that's happening. Not in our near future, anyway. Though I really should get this. I didn't last time, and I probably should. Honestly, investing into okay. Whenever one is hit by falling rock, there's a tiny chance it explodes in a shower of gems. Or... Oh, we're gonna go with the giant marble elven foot. I don't care what you're gonna say. But burst fire would be kind of awesome there now. Improve our accuracy. Also tempted to get another cooling master, but they're so expensive. So ridiculously expensive. At this point, I may as well get that final miner to flesh out the setup. There we go. Offering to the Great Mother. Every evening before slumber. Oh yeah, they get extra luck. That's right. I mean, setting up a Slayer is a good move, but I just don't think it's necessary for us just yet. I think we sacrifice to the Maw again. Increases their resting time, but a massive amount of luck. So they should hopefully get through here a bit better. Though that being said, they just immediately get sniped. But let's go for extra speed on them. They're moving way faster now. Could go for another magnetic, actually, because that seems to be the thing that's slowing them down at this point. Either that, or I get another runner. We could go for 10 runners. Oh, crash out. I'm tempted to go for magnetic gloves, actually. Because that seems to be one of the biggest things they spend their time on right now is picking up materials. Oh my lord, really. 50 away. Loads of mithril over there. Come back to me! Wow! There we go. They want to hurry back home to look at the glorious loot. Oh, the glorious foot. I mean, I like to imagine they just want to look at the loot. But sure, you can say they're coming back to look at the foot. I guess I can't prove otherwise. Yeah, let's go all the way up to 10 runners. Another soul. Yeah, they're picking these up now much faster. Keep my runner safe. No! Ah, god damn it. That was both of the mithrils there. Ugh. Okay, look, I can't... This wasn't... I don't think any amount of defensive turrets would have saved us from that. That was a bit much. You are carrying so much value. This terrifies me. Nice hit. I could reduce the cooling mechanism. That's a really useful change for that. Right, how much cash we got? Let's get our final runner. There we go, up to 10 now. Oh, actually, no, that's a lie. Now up to 10, there we go. Right, I would like... I'd actually like an extra runesmith. Rune of Fortune. All dwarves get +2 luck per runesmith. Rune of Machine. All artillery and war machines, such as harpoon, ballistas, laser cannons, and the Great Duke cannon, get 1 cooldown reduction per runesmith. And Rune of War. All dwarves get damage to dens and per runesmith. Whenever a den is destroyed, all dwarves get 2% crit hit and +2 luck per runesmith for 6 to 12 seconds. That's actually kind of cool. All right, we clearly need more runesmiths. I didn't realize it was going to be that useful. We'll also level that up. See if there's any other great things. Nothing there. Monster Bane. We'll grab that one as well. Get a little bit of extra luck when we're destroying dens. Not that we do that too much right now, but... Yeah, I think I'll actually, I'm going to buy a house, another house, and fill out a couple more runesmiths. Though I need some mithril to actually make use of it. We've got one thing that the runesmiths are helping with right now, and that is the rune of speed. So they're getting plus 2% speed per runesmith, which is, you know, that's 6% extra speed. So now I wonder if it's just additive or multiplicative, because that would be amazing. Luck would be the next one to go for. Because plus 2 luck per runesmith is kind of disgusting once we've got a couple of runesmiths there. Oh, Boon of Chad. This ritual bestows great strength and vigor to the most venerable runners. All runners get plus 6 carrying capacity and plus 50% gathering speed until they return to base. Carrying capacity is increased by 3 and gathering speed by 25% for each tier of ritual power. And the Boon of Shielding. This ritual bestows protection to those brave enough to dance amongst the fallen stars. All runners get surrounded by a magical force field for 15 to 30 seconds, which shields them from falling rocks. Each shield has 1 charge, plus 1 for each tier of ritual power. How do we increase the ritual power? I think it's this, isn't it? Has chat earned the title of Chad? I don't know. Have you, chat? Let's find out. There you are. You're all Chads in Demi's eyes, I'm sure of it. Right, we could get another superheated gem harvester, or increase the broad axe beam, or energy sustainer. And I think energy sustainer is the better one. Look at all these Chads returning with their mountains of gold upon their broad Chad-like shoulders. Before they have a pixie dust-fueled crash out. We won't talk about that part. Let's get you. We're up to 6 runesmiths now. Not seeing anything else showing up, unfortunately. 3 and 4 buff Forge artifact and give a small chance to refund 1 mithril. They also empower and unlock other hidden upgrades. That's what we're going to have to go for, I think. Increase the broad axe beams. There we go. Look at that. Yeah, I'm trying to remember what gives us the... Oh, here we are. Exalted Beard Aura. The facial mane exhumes a mystical aura. Whenever a runner is hit by a falling rock, there's a 32% chance that his powerful beard aura deflects it away. Each deflection drains 1 charge out of 1, and they slowly recharge over 40 to 60 seconds. The deflection chance is increased by 1% for each runesmith. I think it's the runesmiths that give me the... that eventually give me that. Either that or it's... Let's have a look. Each in the Great Laboratory requires an entourage of scientists to unlock. An entourage of scientists. Noted. Therapeutic laser. Oh. If a runner touches the laser while airborne, he gets empowered and shielded temporarily. With Prestige Upgrade, if all touches the laser, it has a small chance of being transmuted into a gem. If a gem touches the laser, it has a small chance to transmute it into a bigger gem. That sounds amazing. But very clearly, I require many more scientists because we need cyber dwarves. It must happen. Disco shuffle. Oh, that's if I move the lasers around, but we're just not moving them, so it isn't going to be applicable to us. Not this time, chat, sorry. Not this time. Thunder boom tips. Runesmiths charge the pickaxe with a booming thunder furiously reverberating inside its mithril prison. Upon hitting a hard surface, the prison will crack and unleash earth-shattering fury. Chance to trigger a lightning strike. Okay. I was going to read that, but okay. Golden Crane. Runners get a 10% charge, ninja get 20%. Okay. Crane stands ever still in one leg amidst the pond, and alligator's eyes can be seen below, awaiting movement. I think the dodge is more useful to me than the carrying capacity at this point. It really is. Is that going to just go straight in there? It is. Thank you very much. Can't quite get the Exalted Beard aura yet, but we will. We will, don't you worry. Really would like to get the Picarang, but 1% chance to trigger a lightning strike, which deals additional 50 to 100% damage. Chance increased by 1% for each tier of rune power. What exactly is the tier of rune power? I guess I just need more runesmiths to find out. Either way, oh, there we go. Projectile empowering field. The laser attunes projectiles to the mountain's frequency, making them keen to hit at just the right places. Projectiles passing the laser beam now get empowered by it and gain 0% or up to +7 crit and loads more luck. Quantum Scrambler. The laser obliterates matter and scrambles it into random atoms. The result may be so unpredictable as to sprout fountains of gems or falling rocks. Laser cannon gets 10% damage per tick against ends and a 0.1% chance on mountain damage per scientist to erupt a gem geyser. Well, now I just want to save up any mithril to get that. But we require... We require a 5th laser. It's what we require. I shouldn't have, but I did. And I refuse to feel sad about it. All the darker, please. Oh my lord, we're still shy of being able to get that. Okay, there's a bunch of mithril now. Right, let's have a look. No, bring the mithril back, oh you dummy. Oh. Rune of Power would be good. But I think Rune of Machine is where we want to be right now to get the cooldown reduction. 6% extra cooldown reduction would be huge. Or save up for the mithril that I can see on the map and go for Quantum Scrambler. That's another option. Go. Electromagnetic shield aura. The crackling veil of magnetic fury surrounds the beam. It lashes out at falling intruders, turning boulders to dust before they can spoil the feast. Laser is now surrounded by a large magnetic field that has a 40% chance to deal 1-to-1 +2 damage to any falling rock it touches, hopefully disintegrating it in the process. Yes. We will increase this by many more. It's not affecting all of them, unfortunately. Alright, rule of machine. There we go. We want more scientists again. I think that's Dwarf. Yeah, looking at that. That's what that reads, Dwarf. We now have significant potential to stop rocks between them and these. It's still something we managed to get through. But yeah, we've got a lot more potential now there. So take us up to 10. Dwarf. 3 mithril. Half dwarf, half machine. Unlocks gorilla arms and rhino legs for runners. Unlocks the cluster pick for miners. Each following tier further buffs some upgrades as specified. Alright, well, we're saving up for that then. That has to be what we go for. In the meanwhile, we can get more electromagnetic shield aura. And also this. The laser, we've got so many laser beams, pretty much all of them will always hit them. I am actually going to move you. Oh, I can't, no, I had to have built them over there. I think ultimately the science setup here and then just having lasers going all the way up makes the most sense in the future. Do I want to send out more and more gatherers? Because it's getting harder to protect them the further out they are. How much would it cost me to get another 3k? It's a bit rough. Instead, improve. Oh, falling pinatas. Whenever any falling rock is destroyed by anything, it has a tiny chance of containing gold or gems. But now, whenever a turret destroys a falling rock, that chance is increased by 3%. Furthermore, there's a tiny chance the rock explodes in a shower of gems. Each scientist increases the odds of both. And then the non-discriminating laser. Turret laser bolts can now also damage the mountain if they happen to miss falling rocks and hit it. Bolts damage to mountain is increased per upgrade tier and further scales with harpoons and scientists. Okay, well, you know, falling pinatas is obviously what we're going to go for. And we're going to grab that too. And then as soon as I've got a little bit more cash, we're going to take it up even more. More and more gold, please. We're not going for this one because the cost of mithril there. Okay, let's go for this. That was quite good, yep. Actually, how much would it cost me to increase lightweight? Not that much, actually. In fact, I could do it now. Take that up to 4, sure. Now let's see how far that takes us. Yeah, that's so much better. I think one more level and I'll be able to get her all the way over there and just lob everything back. But that one more level is quite expensive, to be fair. There we go. Right, we need 3 mithril for the upgrade that we're saving for, which is, of course, the Cyber Dwarf. And I believe that our mithril is right there. So we'll soon be on the way back to us. We're already up to 8 prestige. Aavak, I don't think it's good for your teeth to eat a mountain. How do you know? Maybe my teeth just keep growing all the way throughout my life. Unlike your inferior teeth, which you only get 2 sets of. Right, Cyber Dwarf time. Tunk. And a lot to get an upgrade, a further upgrade, but let's have a look. Okay, rhino legs and gorilla arms. Oh man, they take so much mithril. Okay, we need another mithril to be able to do anything here. Rhino legs. Pistons and hydraulics march this dwarf. Plus 15% carrying capacity, reduces speed penalty for each carried ore by... Oh, quite a lot, actually. I didn't realize there was something like that. Steampunk exoskeleton merged with the dwarf's torso. Metal will never be stronger than dwarven muscle, but it can certainly try. They get 20% carrying capacity. Whenever picking up a rock, runners have a 1% chance to flex hard and yeet their payload back towards the stash. Like the Chaz they are. The odds are increased by 1.25 for each Cyber Dwarf tier after the first, and by 0.15% for each scientist, and a tiny bit by luck. Okay, chat, you need to decide. Are we going for gorilla arms or rhino legs? Because we only get 1. For now. Later on we'll get more, but for now. My said leg. And we all listen to Mai. So legs it is. Right, let's get lightweight casing. Right, that's a max now. So honestly, I should be able to get it right in the corner now. And just explode everything back. But here's where I want it. Perfect. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Those lasers doing work right now. Both types. Oh, damn. So many have got hit at the same time there. Unfortunately, we still need 1 more mithril. So we are waiting on that. You want cyber butts? Well, I mean, you know. Who am I to tell you what you want? If you want cyber butts, you can have cyber butts, chat. The Divine Pickaxe. Bright shines the holy pickaxe of the Golden Order. Passive. Whenever a miner throws a pickaxe, it has a 3% chance to transform into a golden pickaxe, blessed by divine light. With 50% crit damage and 50% plus 50 luck, the chance is slightly increased by luck and each priest. Or Heirloom Treasure Map. X marks the rather shiny spot. 2 prestige points. Now that one is actually tempting, but we're going to go with this. Right. Still waiting on a bit of extra mithril, sadly. Alchemy. Casting this ritual spends the base gold cost, then after 8 seconds produces the result. During this time, you may cast this ritual again, and a number of times the results are random, but will vary based on the amount of gold spent. Alchemy may produce a random quantity of mithril, a random unique artifact, a soul, a random arcane event, boons, curses, random unique climates, or all of it all at once, or nothing at all. Number of sizes and the tier of the powder hall upgrade tilts the odds in your favor. Okay, so that's not something we can have, but sounds bloody amazing. Have we got the mithril yet? No, not yet. Still looking for a source of mithril. Oh, cluster pick. That's what was... Okay. Whenever a pickaxe hits the mountain, it has a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5% chance to shoot a cluster of smaller pickaxes in the sky, like a salvo of rockets. Double the chance for critical hits. Cluster size is based on the rocket upgrades. This works with anything that creates pickaxes. Small pickaxes will create even smaller pickaxes. Pickaxe? Pickaxe. I love the idea of it. Truly I do. I mean, the pickaxes are so far behind the laser beams, I don't think there's any point. Let's instead go with energy sustainer and increase the beam width as well. Maybe get another couple of dwarfs. No, we're not using our mithril right now, Kiro. We're saving up for 3 so that we can get rhino legs for our carriers. Honestly, maybe another carrier is due though. Yeah, let's go ahead. More runners. We'll take it up to 12 runners. Also, let's help them out. Mithril Crown of the First Forge. I like this, the name of this one. Oof, that was rough. And there is not much we can do against those things. They are hitting with significant force. There is very little we can do about that, sadly. All right. One other thing we can do, though, is get some harpoon ballista. I've held off for long enough. Also, treasury acquisition would be good. Because it gives us a chance. Oh! Wow! Already paying dividends. A mithril key and... sorry, emerald key and mithril? Okay. Okay, show off. Overachieving show off. But I love you for it. Now, I could immediately start investing into them just firing constantly. I think that's probably wise. Oh, there we go. And accuracy on hitting dens, let's just invest in that heavily as well. And then quadruple bladed bolts. I don't mind this pulling down the accuracy a little bit, because it's generally still a bit better overall. But yeah, we are going to want a couple of these ballista, I think. Let's get you over there. Get it just about there. Perfect. Let's bring that mithril a bit closer. We're so close to getting the rhino legs now. But I think I'm going to need a lot of these bolts in order to have a chance of taking out the veins, because the lasers do not care. They are going to melt the mounting pretty quickly. Mind you, I guess once we're up to a particularly high level, it'll slow down a bit, but still, it's going to take some time. Oh, nice. We just got the spare. So that's going to allow me to get another one of these as well straight after. The chained harpoon. Oh, come on. I want... Ah! That is not great. I mean, you dodged like a boss, but sadly, there wasn't much you could do against that. The harpoon now has a massive long chain attached to it, and it's pulled out after penetration, yanking out even more resources like a stream of blood. The chains can also potentially block falling rocks. The volley gun upgrades one ballista into a volley gun. We just don't know what that means. Maybe we'll never know. Help out. And again, please. There we go. Right, here come the rhino legs. There we go. Reduces speed penalty for carrying ore by a chunky bit. Just needs an extra 1,302. Shouldn't take us too long to get. And 2 extra mithril right behind it as well. So we can probably go for one of the other big upgrades as well. Maybe going for the upgrades on the ballista, I think. So close. Considering how many shots actually hit the mountain, that upgrade to give them the ability to strike the mountain when they miss, probably worth it for us. There we go. Rhino legs. Donk. They are noticeably faster while carrying all of the ores now. God damn it, you sucked in a pure gold, you scoundrel. Stupid mountain. Being greedy. Stupid greedy mountain. Let's also go for the Exalted Beardora, though. Just as soon as we've got enough gold. There we are. Exalted Beard. Oh, good lord, needs 4 now for the next one. Wow. But I think Gorilla Arms is going to be the next thing we invest our mithril into. Multi-shot is tempting, but it's not going to be the thing. Such fine beards have never been seen before, nor will they be seen again. Did it actually change their models? I hope it did. I'm willing to spend that much to get this up to the next level. Probably shouldn't be, but I am. Right in the corner, please. Perfect. Good lord, we're stealing their food. Yeah, sadly no. Big sad. Let's increase that a little bit further. All right, I'm going to want some more peeps now so I can get some more harpoon ballistas. Because ultimately, I don't need damage done to the mountain. Now I want damage done to dens more than anything else. And also, I still want a couple more carriers, thinking about it. We're up to the 24th month. What did we get to last time? Because I want to assess whether the... Well, I think we... Yeah, no, we get the same amount of prestige points each time, it seems. Because it's based on every second or third mountain yields 1 PP. Rather than some sort of diminishing returns, or at least it doesn't seem to suggest it. Goodness gracious me. I could get this one as well to increase the amount of force that wind bomb gives us. 3 ferrets in a trash crate. Thank you so much for the 3rd month, which is fair considering there's 3 of you. What game is this? Dwarf Eats Mountain. I think we go for Dwarven Precision. Well, no. No, what we do is we get another home. And we get... Oh, there we go. Runners get +2 carrying capacity. I mean, you know, I'll take it. We get another runner. We're now up to 12. And now I kind of want to go for another cooling master. It's almost 2k to do, but I think it's worth it. Either that or scientist. Possibly. No, I think the cooling master would be the better one. Okay, we're taking that one this time. Rain of Gems, I approve. More faster beams. Oh, did I not get it? Oh no, I didn't. I was looking at the wrong thing. I don't know what I was looking at actually. Oh no, I've got 4. No, I did. Oh, I got an extra dwarf from completions. Where's the next mithril going to come from? Well, I mean, I could just get another couple of defensive lasers. And there's certainly no reason not to.